She disappeared. No message, no call, no explanation. And just when you finally started to move on, I found you. A message, a greeting, an innocent question that reopened everything. And now you're wondering what this means, what this signifies. Should I reply? What can I say without sounding weak? Listen carefully. Your reaction in this moment will determine whether you regain your power or lose it forever. Today, I'll show you how to ask for silence when a girl asks for it using female psychology, emotional fluctuations, and hidden psychological truths that most men don't understand. Follow along, because one wrong reaction could cost you weeks or months of progress. Most men fail here not because they're indifferent, but because they're overly interested. A quick note before we begin. If you've benefited from my videos and would like to support this work, you can subscribe to my Facebook page with a paid subscription, send stars, or join my paid subscriber community on my YouTube channel. Your support helps me bring you more impactful content, and I appreciate every single one of you. Okay, let's continue. Why did she really come back? First, let's dispel a dangerous misconception. She didn't find you because she suddenly realized it was you. She didn't message you because she missed you emotionally. She sought help because something inside her had changed. Here are the real psychological reasons why women relapse after silence. Her sense of emotional security, which had previously stemmed from elsewhere, has diminished. Her curiosity about you has intensified. Your absence has created a sense of insecurity. Her appreciation for you has waned, or perhaps she feels emotionally drained. Silence doesn't forget women. Silence creates a void. People, especially those driven by emotion, dislike unanswered questions. Women are relationship-oriented and constantly store emotional information. When you remain silent, you become the only unresolved variable in her mental database. This lack of information will negatively impact her consciousness until she reaches a point of complete dissatisfaction. It's not that she wants you back, but that she needs to resolve the question of where he is now. Your silence has sent her a message she can't ignore. You're no longer available to her as a source of emotional support. This absence, this sudden disconnection, is a psychological shift. What was once taken for granted has become precious. If you didn't truly care, you would never have broken the silence. This is the biggest mistake men make. Let me tell you what you shouldn't do. Don't answer immediately. Don't ask where she went. Don't say, "I missed you." Don't resist her emotionally. Don't elaborate. Why? Because her message isn't about logic. It's about emotional impact. The moment you seek clarity, you lose your power. When men immediately respond with questions like, "Where have you been?" or "Why haven't you texted me?" they are essentially surrendering their authority, revealing that her absence has deeply affected them. They are showing that they have been counting the days, checking their phones, asking questions, and waiting. This emotional openness may seem genuine, but in the dynamics of attraction, it eliminates the element of intrigue. It removes any doubts she might have about your emotional freedom. The moment she realizes she's affected, she relaxes. The tension dissipates, and the curiosity fades. Women are drawn to emotional challenges, not emotional security. When you dismiss her too quickly, you eliminate the primary reason she contacted you in the first place. Your response should be strategic, not emotional. Understand this first. She's testing you. Whether she realizes it or not, her message is a test. She's asking, "Do you still want me? Do I still affect her? Have you moved on? Do I still matter?" Your response will answer all of these questions in one sentence, and most men will react the wrong way. Think of it this way. Her message is an exploration of your emotional world. She's gathering information. She wants to see if you're still the same person you're in a relationship with, if something has changed, if you're evolving, or if you've given up your freedom. This isn't necessarily malicious. It's a natural reaction. Women value emotional stability in men. It's a survival strategy passed down for millennia. A man who appears emotionally unstable in your presence is perceived as incapable of consciously navigating life's ups and downs. So when you initiate contact with him, you'll notice this. Is he still emotionally charged, or has he matured? Your reaction forms a foundation of strength that you should nurture. Before you respond, use this mindset. You're not responding to her message, and you're not allowing her into your life. She found you because you were calm. So don't ruin the situation that brought her back. Be calm, balanced, unhurried, and detached. That's strength. It's about inner peace, not outward performance. You don't seem calm. In fact, you are calm because you've taken time to grow. Focus on your purpose and reconnect with your values. When you respond from this perspective, your words acquire a different power. There's no hidden desire, no ulterior motive, no despairing need for gratitude, just mindfulness, and mindfulness has a magical effect. The best response is not to ask questions at all. This creates a more engaging experience. How long should you wait before answering? Here's the truth. Waiting isn't cheating. It's controlling your emotions. Answer when you're calm, attentive, and not expecting a response. In most cases, a few hours is sufficient. Not immediately, not suddenly, just a natural distance. It's not a waiting period, not a game. It's more like a barrier that ensures a response from your prefrontal cortex, the strategic, rational part of your brain, rather than from your thought patterns. When her name appears on your screen, a physiological reaction occurs. Your heart rate increases, adrenaline surges, old feelings resurface. If you react in that situation, respond with your heart, not your logic. Give yourself some time, let the initial shock subside, go for a walk, to the gym, or talk to a friend. Then, when you've regained your composure and your mind is clear, write down your reaction. Then you'll be truly effective. You'll understand what you want to say and why it's effective. Now listen carefully. Your response should be concise, neutral, friendly, yet objective, and open without being rushed. Examples. Hello, I hope you're well, or how are you? Or it's a pleasure to hear from you. That's it. No emojis, no over-the-top emotions, no pleading questions. Notice what these responses don't do. They don't apologize, they don't explain, they don't justify, and they don't seek validation. They are pure, simple, and respectful. They accept without expecting anything in return. They are polite without being overly enthusiastic. They give space without causing any inconvenience. This kind of response keeps the initiative in her hands. She has taken the initiative, so she must now invest if she wants the conversation to continue. You're not doing anything difficult, nor are you trying to reinvent the wheel. You're simply engaging with someone you already know with the same enthusiasm. This level of engagement is what makes it compelling. The phrase can convey strength, despair, or indifference. Why is it so special? Because it achieves three powerful things. Don't punish her, don't reward her, and don't reveal your feelings. You're stirring up suspicion, and suspicion fuels attraction. Now you're wondering, why didn't you leave her alone? Why didn't you ask her out? Why should I worry? You've turned the tables. Before you know everything, she knows you love her. She knows you love her. She knows I'll respond if you speak to me. This anticipation makes her feel comfortable, and comfort kills attraction. Now she feels confident, and insecurity activates neural pathways like curiosity and desire. She started thinking about you more, wondering what you're doing, who you're with, and why you're so silent. Surprisingly, you become more attractive when you don't care about the outcome. When you don't anticipate her reaction, you surprise her. And surprise is magical. What if you say something random? If she says it dismissively, change your tone. I'm just checking the situation, she said. He replies, I understand. I hope everything is all right on your end. Don't make things worse. You understand. Let her invest first. Compatibility of power is crucial here. If she feels comfortable and you are full of emotion or energy, it will create a contrast that will make you feel overly excited. Keep your balance. Be composed. This will be another test. If she's truly interested, she'll keep the conversation going, add more, ask questions, and create opportunities. If she doesn't, and if she responds with another joke and then stops, know that her interest stems from selfishness, not genuine interest. In that case, you've saved yourself the trouble of investing in someone who isn't truly interested. Anyone who invests emotionally first loses their influence. What if she apologizes? This is important. If she says, I'm sorry, I got lost, don't say, it's okay, I understand. Instead say, I appreciate you saying that. Why? Because forgiveness is earned, not given. When you immediately justify her behavior, you imply that there are no consequences for her actions. Without thinking, you tell her she can come and go as she pleases, that you'll always be there, waiting for her with open arms. But when you accept her apology without asking, you protect your dignity. You say, I understand. I take responsibility for you, but my forgiveness and trust in you are invaluable. Things aren't automatic. This doesn't mean being cold or hasty in your judgment. It means being honest. Have enough self-respect to pretend her disappearance doesn't matter. What if she asks to meet? We're talking now. If she suggests a date, curiosity has turned into a goal. Respond calmly. This means yes, we can. Tell me when it works. No emotions, no judgments, no overpresentation. You allow, you don't demand. Notice, we can do this, instead of I want, or I definitely can. You appreciate the opportunity, you don't over-celebrate it. And by asking her to suggest a time, you're including her in the relationship. If she's serious, she'll give you time. If she's testing the waters, she'll be vague. Vague answers will tell you everything you need to know. Calmness and confidence are formidable strengths. What if she remains silent again? That's when men lose their minds. If she remains silent again, she won't accomplish anything. No follow-up message, no goodbye message, no emotional outbursts, because silence has proven effective before and will prove it again. Understand this well. If you remain silent after re-establishing contact, it means one of two things. Either she's receiving the recognition she deserves and moving on, or she's waiting to see if you'll continue your actions. In either case, your actions are the same: nothing. You're not sending mixed messages, you're not hiding, and you're not disconnecting. You're returning to your life, to your purpose, to your mission. Let her absence be her choice, and let your silence be your strength. The real goal isn't to get her attention. Here's what most dating advice doesn't tell you. The goal is to win her back. The goal is to never lose yourself again. When you act confidently, you earn respect, spark interest, and give her your attention. Whether you stay or leave, you are the winner. This isn't a justification for betrayal, but rather self-defense, a protection of your inner peace, dignity, and emotional independence. It's the realization that your worth isn't diminished by others' inability to see it. When you abandon this principle, the outcome becomes meaningless. Don't try to force anyone to love you. You're naturally drawn to the right people and repelled by the wrong ones. When you stop waiting for her response, she'll seek it out from you. That's the fundamental shift in thinking. She didn't come back to you because you waited for her, but because you let her go. That's the secret. There is no room for games, deception, or manipulation. Emotional self-control. Detachment is not indifference. It is freedom. The ability to care for someone without controlling them through that care. The ability to desire something without needing it. And this energy, this freedom, attracts people because it is rare. Because most people have given up. Most people need appreciation. Most people grieve deeply when someone leaves. But you are resilient. You are completely resilient. You are resilient on your own. And that is the most beautiful thing in the world. If this video helped you understand the psychology of women more deeply, be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel. Don't stop there. Watch the other videos on this channel. Discover more wisdom, truth, and psychological insights that most men overlook. Stay calm, be strong, and never rush what comes naturally.